Welcome back, Guardians of Dominion. Zeus here with another strategic breakdown. Today we're talking about Augustus, one of the most influential heroes in the current meta. But here's the thing, most players are developing him completely wrong, and that mistake is costing them a huge amount of power in battle. In this video, I'll show you the exact priorities that unlock Augustus's true potential and why a few specific upgrades make a massive difference for his entire team. Today we dive into the Augustus Priority Guide. Augustus is currently one of the most popular heroes in the game, and on my tier list he holds a very special position. I placed him in the S+ tier, not just because he deals strong damage or supports his team well, but because he actually changes the way the game mechanics work. Not many heroes in Hero Wars can do that. The reason behind this is his skill Superconductivity. This ability has the power to convert magic damage into pure damage. What that means in practice is that every hero in Augustus's team who normally deals magic damage can suddenly start dealing pure damage instead. And as you know, pure damage ignores both armor and magic defense. This dramatically changes the way many battles unfold. Because of this mechanic, Augustus opens the door to completely new strategies and combinations. Heroes that normally struggle against high magic defense suddenly become extremely dangerous. That is why, in my opinion, Augustus is not just a strong hero, he is a special hero that can reshape how certain teams function. While preparing this video I realized something interesting. Even though Augustus has been one of the most influential heroes recently, I never actually created a full priority guide for him. So today we will fix that. Let's start by analyzing Augustus himself. First we look at his skill set and how his abilities are built. Augustus has 4 skills: Lightning Rod, Path of Least Resistance, Grounded, and Superconductivity. When we analyze these skills carefully, we immediately notice an important pattern. 3 of these 4 skills scale directly with Augustus's magic attack stat. Lightning Rod depends on magic attack. Path of Least Resistance also scales with magic attack. Superconductivity benefits from high magic attack as well. The only skill that does not directly depend on magic attack is Grounded. So what does this tell us? It gives us a very clear development clue. If we want Augustus to perform well in battle and apply his powerful effects effectively, we need to push his magic attack as high as possible. This stat is the foundation of his entire kit. Now let's move to Augustus skins. Augustus currently has 4 skins: the default skin, the winter skin, the demonic skin, and the romantic skin. Among these 4 skins, the most important one is clearly the winter skin. This skin provides a massive magic attack bonus, over 10,000 magic attack when fully upgraded. In addition to that, Augustus's main stat is intelligence, and intelligence is converted into magic attack. This means that increasing his intelligence indirectly increases his magic attack as well. Because of this interaction, both magic attack and intelligence become extremely valuable for Augustus. The demonic skin and the romantic skin serve a different purpose. The demonic skin provides additional health, while the romantic skin increases armor. Both of these skins improve Augustus's survivability. They are helpful, especially in longer battles where Augustus might become a target. However, from a priority perspective they are still less important than the skins that increase magic attack and intelligence. So if you are starting to develop Augustus, the best order is very simple. Start with the winter skin first. After that, move to the default skin for intelligence. Only after these 2 should you invest in the demonic and romantic skins for additional durability. If you want to dive deeper into those defensive skins, I have already done a detailed analysis about them, and I will add the link in the description so you can check it later. Now let's move to Augustus items. When it comes to items, the system works a little differently. Each rank contains 6 items, and you cannot skip between ranks to farm a specific item earlier. You must complete the current rank before moving to the next one. However, even though you cannot change the rank order, you can still prioritize which item you craft first within the rank. This is where understanding Augustus's needs becomes important. For example, at Orange +4 rank you have 6 different items. Each of these items provides different stats, but one of them stands out immediately: Light of Distant Stars. This item provides around 1536 magic attack, which is significantly higher than the magic attack provided by the other items in the same rank. Because magic attack is the most important stat for Augustus, it makes perfect sense to craft this item first. It also provides multiple stats at the same time, which adds additional value. The general rule when building Augustus items is simple: whenever you reach a new rank, check which item provides the highest magic attack and prioritize crafting that item first. After finishing it, you can continue farming the remaining items. Now let's move to glyphs. Glyph priorities for Augustus are quite clear. The first and most important glyph is magic attack. This directly strengthens most of his abilities and should always be your top priority. The second glyph is intelligence. Since intelligence converts into magic attack, this glyph indirectly increases his damage and effectiveness as well. The third important glyph is magic penetration. This stat helps Augustus and his allies deal more effective damage against enemies with high magic defense. However, there is an interesting exception here. If you are using Augustus together with Orion, you may not need to fully prioritize magic penetration immediately. Orion's artifact provides around 50,000 magic penetration to the team when activated, which is a massive boost. Because of that, if Augustus is consistently paired with Orion, you can safely level magic penetration to around level 30 and then temporarily shift your focus to defensive glyphs instead. If Augustus is used without Orion, then magic penetration becomes much more important and should eventually be maxed. After these 3 glyphs, we are left with 2 defensive ones, health and armor. Here I recommend prioritizing health first. Augustus is positioned in the backline, meaning he usually receives damage later in the fight. Increasing his health allows him to survive unexpected bursts of damage, magic attacks, or area damage. Armor is still useful, but since physical attackers typically reach the backline later, it can safely be upgraded after health. Next we have Gift of the Elements. This upgrade path is straightforward, and does not require much prioritization. You simply progress through the levels as your resources allow. Now let's move to Augustus artifacts. Augustus has 3 artifacts: Thunder Rods, Tome of Arcane Knowledge, and Ring of Intelligence. Thunder Rods is his weapon artifact. When activated, it increases magic attack for the entire team by around 50,000 for 9 seconds. This is an extremely powerful team buff and significantly boosts the damage output of magic teams. The other 2 artifacts provide passive stats. Between Tome of Arcane Knowledge and Ring of Intelligence, the priority should go to Tome of Arcane Knowledge. The reason is simple: it provides 2 valuable stats at the same time, magic attack and health. The Ring of Intelligence technically provides slightly more magic attack, because it increases intelligence, but the tome offers a better overall balance of offensive and survivability stats. Because of that, the recommended order is Tome of Arcane Knowledge first, Ring of Intelligence second, and Thunder Rods last. Finally, let's talk about Ascension. Ascension development is somewhat limited because you cannot freely choose every path. However, when options appear, you should always prioritize magic attack over intelligence. Since Ascension resources are limited, and progression takes time, Focusing on magic attack nodes first will provide the biggest immediate impact on Augustus's performance in battle. Once those nodes are completed, you can then move toward intelligence upgrades to further increase his overall power. And that wraps up our priority guide for Augustus. The key takeaway is simple: Augustus becomes truly powerful when you focus on magic attack. Prioritize the winter skin, intelligence, and magic attack upgrades first, then build the rest of his stats around that foundation. When developed correctly, Augustus can completely change battles by turning magic damage into pure damage and helping your team bypass enemy defenses. Now I'd like to hear from you. How are you building your Augustus, and which teams are working best for you? Share your experience in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, so you don't miss the next guide. Thank you for watching. And as always, salute and friendship.